I don't think we need to draw this thing out. Let's get right to the game so we can get to halftime. There's a lot of angry Kansas City fans, including my woman.
Yeah, it wasn't a good performance on their behalf, right? Mm-hmm. They tried to pull it together towards the end, but it's a little too late. Be down 24-0 at the half.
At the half,
it's disheartening.
Yeah, it was interesting. My mother texted me this morning and it was like, Kansas City underestimated Philly, and I didn't understand where she got that from. Mm-hmm. And then I realized I was talking to my mother and I let it go. Because y'all would have had to explain that to me. Mm-hmm. Like, what about this said that they were underestimated? Philly walked in there as the number one defense in the league.
Yeah,
they performed like the number one defense in the league. They sacked Patrick Mahomes back-to-back twice.
Yeah. Yeah, they just came in there and just put belt to ass. Like, there's nothing.
Now, I will say that Kansas City did a great job containing actual rushes from Saquon Barkley.
Correct. Yes.
But once they figured that out and started giving them little pitches, he was still picking up 5 to 10 yards every time.
Yeah. Yeah, that brother's dangerous.
Yeah.
And then you see the what was that?
Your mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go. All right.
So and did you see the pick six by the white corner?
Yeah, took it to the house.
Yeah.
Took it to the house. I was really impressed with the Eagles yesterday.
Yeah, no, hats off. Job well done. They were clearly the better team.
Head and shoulders
above.
Knees and toes.
Yeah. Clearly the better team. A lot of people doubted Jalen Hurts and his throwing ability, and he said, watch this, 3 touchdown passes. So, yeah, just job well done across the board. Everybody
4 because they scored a touchdown in the first that they called off. That was a touchdown.
Yeah. Was it like the where he pushed off? Like they called it off his pass interference?
Yeah. Yeah. That was fluke.
Yeah.
Like, much more has happened on a play that no flag was thrown.
Yeah, the Donald put the call in. So
yeah. I think Donald was sitting there, he was like, yo, this is because the one thing I kept saying all the way up until the game started was like, yo, this is black as hell. Like everything pre-show was blackety black except for like Lady Gaga. But every performance was black as your ass.
My favorite part leading up to the Super Bowl was Jameis Winston becoming a part of the media. And so they had his goofy ass asking questions.
I didn't like that they had John Hamm. I think that might have been the problem.
That nigga look old.
Well, he is old, but and not like old, but like, he looks his age.
You're right, because
he was a grown ass man on Mad Men.
Yeah, and I forgot, like when I started watching Mad Men, it was over.
So he introed Kansas City, and when he did it, his voice cracked. He's screaming into a microphone and his voice cracked. Also, he doesn't have a good screaming voice.
Oh, he's 53.
Certain people just shouldn't be loud. Like, he's a smooth tone. He needs to be Don Draper. Mm-hmm. So that was already like, that was the first sign where I was like, uh-oh. Might not be on their side this year. But then that TD got called off and I was like, see, they try and give it to him. Because that first drive by the Eagles was so dominant, I was like, oh, shit. Depending on how KC responds to this is it. And then KC didn't do nothing. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the next drive, KC went 3 and out. Mm-hmm. And then they came back down and scored. And then I think the next KC drive was an interception.
Yeah.
It was like pure dominance from the gate.
Yeah.
From the gate. And like, I don't recall a Super Bowl where the first half was this much of an ass whooping.
Yeah. Well,
like they outscored what the Eagles finished the game with in the first half.
I mean, you could say the Falcons, Patriots.
I mean,
the 28-3.
Chiefs. 28-3. So that's a 25-point win, and this was a 24-0.
All right.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah, and then
I don't even, because like the points in the second half, I kind of don't even count for KC because it was kind of like, I mean, go
they
ahead.
were all in like the fourth quarter too.
And it was all like, well, I mean, fine.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
here, nigga.
Yeah, here, because we're going to get the ball back and then we're just going to we're going to do a drive full of rushes so the clock stays on.
Yeah.
That was masterful, bro.
Mm-hmm. Job well done.
Andy Reid looks sick.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift looks sick and square.
Good.
She looks sick and square. Also, why the fuck was Ice Spice up there with her again?
Oh, wow.
They might really be friends.
Cut the shit.
Gotta be at this point, right? Yeah.
I think somebody just try to keep Ice Spice relevant.
For sure. But if you force that once, maybe something click. You're going to force it twice. It's super awkward if you force it twice.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Listen, who wants to listen to that?
Exactly.
Maybe Taylor's fans needed some edge, like Bruno's.
Is this unpopular opinion? I missed everything before the halftime show and after.
So you watched the Kendrick concert?
Yes, I did.
Got you. You ain't even know who won until we told you, huh?
No, I didn't. Listen, because I was checking the time to make sure it wasn't too close to halftime.
Right.
So in that, I was seeing the score, and I'm like, I think it was 14 or 17-0.
Yeah. It was all of those things.
Yeah.
It was a lot of to zeros.
To zeros, yeah.
A lot of to zeros. Them niggas just kept scoring. When they got the double sack, though, the first time, I was like, yo, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then they like finished the drive, woo. Then I think it was the next drive, they did it again.
Even crazier.
I think it was double sack interception, like pick six. That was the one drive, wasn't it?
I think so.
That's
bad. Yeah.
Insane. Like I was typing shit talking to my girl and I couldn't talk shit fast enough.
More shit kept happening.
Because it was like sack. And I'm like, on they ass, sack, motherfucking right, pick six. And we out it. Like it was just, I couldn't keep up. That shit was happening so fast. It was such a barrage of bust your ass.
Barrage.
That shit was amazing to watch.
Barrage.
And it was amazing because my girl was rooting for KC. So it was, it's always fun to have a little rivalry with your lady. Except for when they win. It sucks when they win. Because I don't enjoy woman gloat.
They're not good at it.
It doesn't land the same. It's like when women try to like speak to you sexually aggressive. It don't land the same. It'd be like, don't say that.
Women gloat.
It'd be like, bring it over here. You'd be like, ew. No. No.
You creep. Like it's just
don't talk to me like that. And then they'd be like, but you'll tell me bring my ass over there and I do it. And I was like, yeah. And you grin because you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm not grinning.
Look at my face. I didn't like that at all. Yeah. When the youngin say something, she trying to be sexy and you straight face her, that's the one. They're like, they say some shit, you just be like, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that again.
Don't do that. I didn't like that at all. You got a whole space that I don't like that, but you can enjoy it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things we could list that I don't like that you enjoy, especially sexually. So why are we doing this? Tim, do you like when the women talk aggressive to you in bed?
It depends.
Submissive men.
Situational. You gotta have situational awareness.
So sometimes you've been submissive because it was the safer thing to do?
Nah. It was just...
Got a 6'10" on top of you. Don't do what you're told.
I was like, whoa, that actually sounded good. It's a good idea. Like,
got you. So it was like JOI. It was good coaching.
Yeah. They're like, ball. That's good.
Yeah, I definitely wondered this weekend if reverse JOI videos exist. Where it's like a dude telling a girl how to masturbate.
I'm pretty sure that exists.
Yeah, because the opposite does exist. Yeah. The jerk off instruction videos. Just random thought. Anyway, back to the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts, MVP.
Deserved it.
I couldn't think of a player whose name was said more in the game.
Yeah.
It was Saquon's to have, though, if he wanted it. Like, if Saquon had a breakout game, it easily could have went to Saquon.
Yeah, if he couldn't...
They couldn't get the actual run going.
Yeah, they didn't let him get loose.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And they was like... But
they said, beat me with Steve Kerr. And he said, okay.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah. So good game plan on their and going into the game because you take away your biggest threat, right?
I don't think they ever adjusted.
Yeah, and they weren't expecting Jalen Hurts to actually do what he did, which is kind of crazy. But
what, take off running?
No, like he actually had a really good passing game.
That too, but when the run wasn't there for Saquon,
it was there for.
It was just a delayed run for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
let the play develop a little bit, and then just as the pocket's closing in behind him, he's running out of it.
Yeah,
it was like a horseshoe.
Did y'all play football?
Nah.
No. I can tell you a story.
Not like for a team, like around the way.
I can tell you a story about how I quit football.
Oh shit! Yeah. I want this story.
So I was 6 years old.
Okay,
and
this is already good.
Yeah, so we didn't even. I never played in a game. This is how crazy this was. I'm 6 years old. I'm a small person now. So imagine how little I was at 6.
Right.
So I'm playing defense, right? The ball's on the floor. I'm on the ground.
Oh, that's how you know he can play football.
Yeah.
It's on the floor.
Yeah, ball's on the ground. I'm on defense. I was like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity to pick this up. So I go to pick it up, and the whole team just jumps on me. I hurt my leg. And this is how I knew I had good critical thinking skills as a kid. Because like if these guys hurt me and I'm on their team, imagine what other people are going to do.
Oh, wait, it was your team.
Yes, this is practice. I never played in an actual football game.
Okay. All right.
So I was and I was 6 years old, and I'm like, I know these people and they hurt me. Imagine what people I don't know are going to do to me. So that started my baseball career.
I'll tell you when I started thinking, if I don't grow soon, this basketball thing is over. It was, I think it was either 10th or 11th grade. And we were playing National Christian.
Mm-hmm.
That school's called something else now.
I know what you're talking about because we used to play them too.
But
what school did you go to again? You went to the one up the street on 202.
Capital Christian.
Capital Christian, got you.
So National was full of fifth-year seniors, right?
That was essentially a prep school.
Right. So they had a nigga on the team that might have been like, he might have been like 6'8", but he was like 300 pounds.
Damn.
And something happened, whoop, whoop, whoop. They on a fast break. You know the drill. You run to the basket, turn, and assess. Right? So I run to the basket, I turn, and assess. And you kind of start making your way back out. Right? So I'm making my way toward the free throw line. And the gentleman I was speaking of is barreling down the court to the basket directly at me. And so coach is like, take the charge. And then I started thinking, well, this is a scrimmage and we're down 30 and he's a foot taller than me and double my weight.
You could have died.
I should probably move. So at the last second, I bailed on taking the charge. Man, what a cuss out in the Christian school.
Oh, yeah.
I got cussed out something terrible.
When you bailed, did he end up finishing?
Yeah, it was just a layup. He didn't bang that joint or nothing. But
it's 300 pounds.
also, like, even if he 360 windmill that bitch, great. They're up 32.
Yeah.
Like, what am I dying for here, coach? I understand being willing to die, right? But like, there should be some thought in when you're willing to die. Like, over what?
Yeah.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it. I would have never seen 6 feet if I'd have let that man kill me. I grew later.
Yeah.
I don't know that 6 foot me would have took that charge. I might have jumped with him.
Type shit.
I don't know if it just stand there and nah.
Not 300.
Nah. Mm-mm.